Everyone, Mr. Gibson here. So I wanted to record a video just to help you guys get started on this assignment. So you guys are going to be reading your STEMscopedia, which I've attached to the assignment. And per usual, I don't really think it's super effective for me just to say, hey, here this is, read this. Instead, I always like to give you guys a strategy to help you pull out the information that you need and personalize it, and that way it goes into your long-term memory instead of just being something you memorize for a quiz or for a test and then it's gone. So this literacy strategy we're going to be using today is called It Says, I Say, So Now. So let's read the directions. It says, as you're reading the text, organize the content by writing what the text says in the first column, what your interpretation is in the second column, and how that information can be used in the third column. So let me clarify that a little bit. As you're reading, okay, this is to be done as you are reading the STEMscopedia. Anytime you come across something that is important, you are going to type it word for word. You can even copy and paste it if you want to, into the It Says column, okay? So if you see something like the definition of homeostasis or something like that, you think that's important, you're just going to copy and paste that right into It Says, okay? Then, well, before I move on, let me say what you guys deem as important is not up to me, it's up to you. You could do this a number of different ways. You could say, well, I want to, summarize the headings, like the bold letters at the beginning, or anytime you come across a bold word, summarizing it and kind of the information around it. What you put here in It Says, it does need to come from the STEMscopedia, but I'm really going to kind of let you guys decide what to put there, okay? Again, I want to give you guys a little bit of freedom with this, but sometimes too much freedom can confuse people. So the restrictions I'll give you, I'll say this. It needs to fill this up. You need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 things under It Says. You can add more if you want to, but you don't have to. You need to just have at least 10 items here, okay? So you're going to be looking for at least 10 important things that you're going to copy, pieces of information you're going to copy and paste out of the STEMscopedia and into this column. Now, once you've done that, for each box for It Says, right next to it, it's I Say. So you are going to paraphrase in your own words. Think about like if you were explaining it to someone who didn't know anything about biology. How would you phrase it? How would you reword it into your own words? You're going to type that out here under I Say. So if you put, homeostasis is, and then the definition for It Says that you copy and pasted, then maybe under I Say, you would rephrase that into how you would describe homeostasis in your own words or something like that, or negative feedback or positive feedback. I'm just using that as an example, okay? Then, so once you've done that for all 10, you're going to go over to the So Now column. You can do it in a different order. You can do it straight across if you want to. That's fine. You don't have to do like the whole column first before you move on. Again, it's up to you. But the So Now column, it says how this information can be used. Think of it as, how does this apply to real life, okay? How does this apply to your everyday life? So if someone said, well, why do I need to know that? So think of it as, this is what the text says. This would be you explaining that in simpler terms to somebody else. And then So Now would be you answering the question, well, why does that matter? How will I ever use that, okay? And you can use the STEMscopedia for that. You can use your own knowledge for that. You could use web resources if you want to. Don't just like copy and paste like something out of like a scientific journal. Just like if you want to say, how does this affect my body, or how does this affect my life? If you need to use that, you can. But again, it needs to be in your words. And then you're going to do that for all 10 columns as well. All right. I hope that makes sense. Again, my goal is to give you freedom in how you do this, but not so much freedom that you get confused. So hopefully we've got that balance of freedom and structure there. And again, this whole thing is designed to help you pull the information you need out of that STEMscopedia. All right, guys, if you guys need any more clarification on this, or if you need any help knowing what to put in the chart, feel free to email me. Good luck, guys.